shouldn't be videoing this while I'm doing it. Ugh. You all right?
It wasn't very glamorous, but
Good morning, everybody. We are leaving camp and we are on our way to Glacier Lake today. We did a long day yesterday. We did 12.7, which 12.7 is your longest day.
I think it is.
Yes, yeah. And in this terrain, that's saying something. But since yesterday was a long day, we have a shorter day today to Glacier Lake. It's only 7.6. So our hope is to have a relaxing day after yesterday and be able to spend the afternoon by the lake. So we start out with this nice level-ish trail, and then we have a mountain to climb, and then we come down the other side to the lake. So we stopped by Deception Lake to take a little snack break, and we're partway up the climb for today. What are you going to have for your snack?
I am going to have a honey stinger waffle.
I've got Lara bar and some dried mango. Holy cow. That's a drop off too. Top of Piper Pass. Yay. The rest of the day is all downhill.
Awesome.
The view we just came from, the view we're going toward. stopping to put some sunscreen on because the trail is really exposed, all out in the sun. That's the trail down there. And that is the lake we're headed toward. All right, so we arrived at Glacier Lake. This is our little campsite here. Got all these nice roots as seats to sit on and put our stuff on. That's the lake right there. And we're gonna go over and take a swim in a second. Good morning. So we're just making the climb up from the lake. It seems like every single one of these lakes we've stayed at has had a ridiculously steep climb to go down and back out again. So our goal for today is 9.7 miles to Lake Sally Jane, is that right?
Like that.
Something like that. I don't know. And look, there's some clouds this morning. We haven't really seen clouds. It's been clear blue.
The guy said last night they were going to be clouds. 70 degrees and clouds.
are stopping at Hope Lake for a little lunch break. We're watching all the fish jumping in the lake.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wish I had a fishing pole.
So this is our last full day on trail. And tonight will be our last campsite.
Very cool.
Yeah. So yeah, tomorrow we head out. So what do you think?
I think this has been enjoyable and hard and amazing. Things that I've seen only in pictures, thanks to you and, nature books, but
Yeah, it seems like a long time ago that we started, that we got on trail, and yet it seems like the whole trip went like that. So.
I'm glad for that part of it.
This is Mig Lake. There's a bunch of different campsites around this lake. We're on our last climb for the day, and we're about 2 miles from the campsite. We have to somehow get up and over this ridge. We're at the top of the climb, and we have about 1.2 more miles to our campsite for tonight. Campsite. The lake right behind us here. Our last night on trail, and this is a great little lake to be next to. We went for a swim, we're making dinner, and tomorrow we hike out. We have 4.5 miles tomorrow. On our last morning, we awoke to find ourselves engulfed in a cloud. Since we only had 4.3 miles left, we took our time breaking camp, and we sat and enjoyed watching the mist dancing above the lake. Hi, good morning. It's our last morning. We're headed back to civilization. You ready to go back to civilization?
I am ready to go back to civilization, absolutely. Yeah.
So I guess if we're gonna have impaired views, today's the day to have it happen. We're up in a cloud. We just reached the top of our last climb, and we're on our way down to Stevens Pass and the lodge and the restaurant.
And the restaurant, Stan the man, and our ride home.
Yeah, Stan's already down there. Yay, look at that. We are almost there. So yesterday we finished the hike. We made it to Stevens Pass. We got to the trailhead and filled out the permit that we were supposed to fill out when we started, but they were out of permits when we started. And then Lolly and Pop picked us all up, and we're hanging out with them for a couple of days at their camper. The hike was wonderful.
And hard.
And hard. We had great weather. It didn't rain. It wasn't, cloudy or foggy till the last day. The scenery was amazing.
Really beautiful.
My husband did great, even though it was hard.
I survived.
Yeah, he survived. And looking forward to the next one. And
I probably mentioned in the previous videos that I haven't developed a trail name yet or been given one, and having gone now 8 days in a row, it kind of fell into place with what my trail name is going to be and is. Well, it's low gear. Because I don't move fast.
Well, that's how we got up the hills. He downshifted, put it in low gear, and just kept chugging until he got to the top.
But yeah, it was a fitting name, Low Gear. So.
All right, bye from Scrambles and Low Gear.
Take care.